Hey Leo, welcome to your reading. So today we're going to take a look at new love. We are going to figure out who is coming towards you, their personality, how the two of you will meet, how the relationship will be, all that good stuff. So don't forget to smash the like button and to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you actually want to dive a little deeper into this, there is going to be a link down below for a new special reading. Well, actually to the shop, but there is a new special reading dedicated to new love. So if you want to dive a little deeper, the link is going to be there. And yeah, in case you're a cusp, there is going to be a link for a survey, okay? But let's see here. So we're going to start with some traits. Take as many as you want, claim as many as you want, and leave what doesn't make sense, okay? Especially when it comes around the ages. If it doesn't make sense, then it doesn't have to make sense, okay? So we do have ambitious here to start this off. I feel like they're actually in a pretty good place in their career, or they are actually about to get into a good place in their career. Maybe they are kind of working to climb up the ladder. I do feel like they work in some sort of corporation. And they're about to get into a really high place in their business, or in this business in particular. And yeah, if they are not already, because for some they may actually already be in that place. We also have a weird pet owner, so they could own like a frog, I don't know. Yeah, look at that, we have money. I really feel like they are in a really good financial place when it comes to their career, and their focus could actually be there right now. So they may not be totally into like dating or something like that. And yeah, I really feel like they're focused on their career. They could be a Capricorn. We also do have here teacher. That could be their profession, of course, but I do feel like they really love to learn more than being a teacher. I feel like they love to learn, and then they, like with that thing of the weird pet owner, someone actually had, I don't know who it was. Maybe like Aries or something like that. So you could eventually be dealing with an Aries here. But that also showed up of like they may like to learn about really random facts. They may like to learn a lot of different things, but then they actually like to talk about them. And maybe not a lot of people really actually want to listen, but they really love to talk about that kind of stuff. So they may really look into, I believe I saw food before. We do also have money, so maybe they really like to learn about like investments and how to manage your money, how to, that kind of stuff. And then they really like to teach that to other people, to their friends, to like, hey, I heard about this and maybe you want to give it a try, and I feel like they really like to talk about those things. We also have beautiful blue eyes. Let's see here, what else we have. I actually feel like they're a little bit weird, in the sense of like this weird pet owner. They may actually own like a spider or something like that, because I don't think that they are very connected to nature, but at the same time they feel the need to be connected to nature. So it's really interesting. So that's why they may actually have a pet, but not like the more conventional pet. It's because I don't think that they are connected with the most conventional nature. So for example, like most people really love to see like the flowers blossoming, and all that color of spring and summer. This person may actually love winter and like the gray skies and the trees without any leaves. They may actually like that vibe better, because I feel like it makes them feel a little bit more connected. Maybe they're a Scorpio. Let's see here. So we do have, snow. I really feel like they are more of a winter person than like all the beautiful like spring kind of vibes. We also have short hair and 30 to 35. So again, take this age if it resonates, leave if it doesn't. And let's pull here some tarot to get some more information about them. So we do have the Prince of Cups. This is the Knight of Cups. So yeah, there could be some Scorpio energy here. And I definitely feel like they could actually be into Harry Potter, because I was like, what's inside of this cup? Because I know that we have here the King Cups and there's a crab. And I was like, what is inside this cup? And there's actually a snake, and I was thinking of Slytherin. So they may actually be into Harry Potter. But I do feel like they, I feel like they're more romantic than what they like to admit that they are. So I feel like they are, like, I would even say like a simp. I feel like they are a little bit of a simp, but they like, to people around them, they're like, oh no, come on, I'm not that type of person. I couldn't care less about love, but I actually feel like, especially with that whole thing of career, yeah, King of Swords, especially with that whole thing of career, it's like, no, I don't really care about dating. I don't really care about love. That's not for me at this moment. And I actually feel like it is. I just don't think that they like to admit it. And with the King of Swords, I really feel like they, like with that ambitions, you see how, like this Knight of Swords, King of Swords, not Knight of Swords, the King of Swords is like, it's walking towards the future, it's walking towards their dreams and goals with like, straightforward, you know, no time to stop. And so I really feel like they have really big goals. I also feel like they like to dream a lot and to like envision their dream life. I feel like sometimes they may actually doubt that they may be able to make that and to be able to create their dream life. Yeah, King of Cups. So you could actually be dealing with like an air water cusp. So that would be Libra, Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer, or Aquarius, Pisces. And I definitely feel like this person is really kind. I feel like family is really important to them as well. I feel like they could have like a grandfather or grandmother that is particularly special, and they hold a very dear spot for them. And for some, that person have already passed away actually, and they're just, because I'm looking at these birds, and it's like it feels like they are being guided, you know. It almost feels like this person is looking at the birds and being guided by those birds. So maybe that grandfather or grandmother that was really close to them has already passed away, and they're always like trying to make them proud. You know, I feel like that is their ultimate goal. Even though they want the money, even though they're very ambitious and everything, and they want to be wealthy, right? But I feel like there's a little bit of a deeper connection with it. Maybe even with what they do as a career. Maybe there's something here about like making their parents proud or making that particular person proud. And it's not that, I don't think that they hate it, but it's like they may have not chosen it through love. They chose it because it was something that has been going on for ages in their family, or it was something that their parents or that particular person really wanted them to do. And yeah, I do feel like they are very mature though. King of Swords, King of Cups, they could be older than you. We also have the Six of Wands with Victory that actually showed up before. And ooh, look at that, Queen of Swords. Damn. So King, Queen of Swords, honey, this is a really good match for you. Even though we don't have like big Leo energy here. King of Swords is Aquarius energy, which is like the opposite of Leo. So I do feel like you're going to be like really good together. But I do feel like this Queen and King of Swords, it is about like divine feminine and divine masculine energy. And so again, with that thing of like them being really balanced, you do have the masculine and the feminine energy as well. So even if they are a cusp, for example, the cusp energy is really balanced. I feel like their energies within themselves are really, really balanced. So they are able to give, but they are also able to say no. And to say, no, it's my time to receive. It's my time to do this. It's my time to shine. And I definitely feel like they have a lot of people respecting them and admiring them. So there's that thing of like them being at like a power position in their career. And I also feel like sometimes they may not necessarily be someone that they are not in terms of like deception or anything, but it's almost like they may sometimes feel like they have to wear a mask, especially around career, because like I don't think that was the purpose of it. But this card right here, the flag that she has, where the fire, I believe it's actually fire, it's like it's looking like it's a mask there. And I feel like sometimes they have to pretend that they are more mature and more stable and that they have their shit together more than they actually are, just because of that thing of like, I'm in a place of power, so I cannot fail, I cannot show vulnerability, I cannot show that I'm hurting, you know. I feel like they are very responsible. They take their responsibilities very, very seriously. Because, like, especially if they are a teacher, it's like they feel this duty to the children. They feel this duty to the children that they teach of, like, man, I have to be a role model for these kids. You know, I have to create a safe space for them to exist, for them to express themselves, for them to be what they want to be. And I feel like they take that into a really big consideration. I also feel like they would really love to be a parent. That is also something that is coming through. And we have here the Prince of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords. So more air energy here. This time it's Gemini. And so we have all the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also do have Scorpio and Cancer. And with that cusp of, like, Aquarius, Pisces. So maybe that thing of, like, maybe an air water cusp, or they could have those signs in their Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And with the Prince of Swords, we also have this Five of Swords with the feet. I feel like they always try to get up. So that thing of, like, feeling that they cannot show a lot of vulnerability, that could also be in, like, their family environment or something. That could also be with you in the beginning, especially. Maybe they seem like they are always good, that they are doing great, and maybe sometimes they're actually not. And I do feel like they are a little bit hard on themselves, and they tend to kind of criticize themselves a lot and feel like they are never enough, feel like they don't have anything to give, and, like, I have to work so much harder, I have to do so much more for me to actually be in a good place, for me to actually be respected, for people to actually look up to me. And I feel like even when it comes to love, they may fear, they are hopeless romantic, but they may fear that they don't have anything to give. And so sometimes they may actually be a little bit impulsive. They may sometimes actually say some things that they don't mean, and it is all coming from fear. So that could be something that you could experience eventually with this person throughout the relationship. But again, like with this Prince of Swords, that is so interesting. This is like an eagle guiding that Prince of Swords. And eagles, for me, I don't know that, I don't know if it is the specific symbolism, but in the wisdom spirit animal, something like that, or wisdom of the animals oracle, something like that. The eagle card is actually about ancestral healing. So there's a thing of, like, someone that is watching over them, either physically or, like, spiritually, maybe an ancestor from another past life, or just that person that they lost. I really feel like they feel super guided and still connected with that person, and they could have that really strong connection with them. Yeah, I actually feel like they could have family in another place, maybe in another country, maybe in a country where there's snow, or like in the other side of in the other hemisphere. So, for example, when here is really hot, on that other side it's snowing, and it's really beautiful for them. And they really like that type of weather better than, like, the really hot summers. And so they may actually travel to go see that person, or to go see that family whenever it's really hot here, if they can, because they really like it there, I feel. And maybe that's showing up because maybe you'll actually go there with them. Who knows? So speaking of that, let's actually pull here some cards to see how the relationship will be, what you will bring to each other, what you will experience together. Woo, come here. So we have some Virgo energy here with the Hermit. I'm actually hearing that you may go into separation, especially having here the World card. You may actually, like, meet them. Ooh, I just had hearing in my ears, so that could definitely be true. You could actually go into separation with this person. It doesn't have to be that you'll get into a connection and, like, into a relationship, you'll break up and then you'll reunite. It could just be that you meet them, but you could be at a distance, for example, and you just kind of, nothing happens there, but then the universe kind of reunites you again. And with the World, I do feel like this is, this could be someone that you spend a lot of time with. If they are not your forever person, they could, like, be a very serious relationship, long-term relationship. And with the Hermit, I feel like this is a very spiritual connection, especially like there's light shining from her, and it's like you're going to be able to see each other truthfully, authentically, you know, that side of them that they don't always show to others, that they always feel like they have to hold back and they have to hide because they may not be respected. I feel like they may try to do that with you, but you're going to be like, bro, what you doing? It's like, I can see that straight away. What are you doing? And I feel like you're going to connect very, very spiritually. I also feel like you may even be able to speak telepathically, maybe even through music, but it's like sometimes I feel like you may just look at each other's eyes and you're going to know exactly what the other person is thinking, because I feel like it's going to be a very spiritual bond. And again, maybe if this person is a cusp, an air-water cusp, it's like they tend to go with their air side more rather than their water side. I kind of feel like that is something that they're starting to balance, because we do have 2 kings from those energies and 2 princes from those energies. So it's like, it feels like the energy is balanced, but they maybe choose very carefully when to use them. And I feel like with you, it's going to be like a mess, a very good mess, because it's like they're not going to be able to, in the beginning they may try, but I feel like they're not going to be able to really choose which side to be. I feel like sometimes they may not be able to control it, especially that romantic side. Maybe sometimes they want to appear a little bit colder, a little bit more detached, especially with this Hermit energy, but they're like, they won't be able to resist it, you know? Especially if that separation kind of confirms, it's like they may feel like they are a distance, and like they kind of pull back their energy. That separation may actually not last long, because they're going to be like thinking about you all the time. They're just going to like move forward towards you, because like, I have to do something about this, you know? If you do get into a relationship and you break up, I don't think that you're going to end up in bad terms. I feel like it's more like a thing of circumstances. I feel like it's more of like life kind of gets in the way or something, and not necessarily that someone does something or that you kind of hate each other. I don't think that there's anything like that. Okay, we also have here always joyful. Please focus. Thank you. So write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year. And I kind of feel like, I mean, this is how the relationship will be, right? This is how you're going to experience each other and experience this relationship. So I feel like you could even be like always giddy around this person and always smiling and laughing a lot around this person, because I do feel like they're going to make you extremely happy. We also have blissful pleasure. Follow your bliss and the universe will open doors where there were only walls. And this makes so much freaking sense about that separation. It's like maybe in the beginning, it wasn't really the right time. And so you had some walls, but then you kind of heal those walls, or those walls kind of clear away, maybe with the help of the universe, and the doors just open. So maybe it's even like you're at a distance and all of a sudden you kind of receive the opportunity to move closer to that person, you know, or they do. And it's just like everything falls into place. But I definitely feel like you're going to have a lot of fun here. And I also feel like this person is not great with words, even though they have this like air energy. I feel like they sometimes may get a little bit choked up, especially with like this water energy. It's like they sometimes may not be able to control it. Because like even here, this Prince of Cups is really trying to control everything, right? The waters are really calm and stuff. And here, like, the horse is just making a big fuss out of it, you know? And it's almost like when they're trying to, I even feel that when the feelings are straight in the beginning, they're really able to control it, and so they are able to like talk really calmly, and they're really mature and everything. But when the feelings get really super deep, they're like, I don't know my name. It's like they can't even talk, because I feel like their emotions just get so heavy and just get like so much that they just like, they can't seem to find the words. And so they may even like they may write better than what they like talk, and so they may send a lot. Oh, what the frick? Okay, we'll talk about it. They may even like send text explaining stuff or talking about their feelings, and they may not be a big fan of like I don't know, talking. And I definitely feel like they're going to have much deeper feelings than what they're going to be able to express to you. They may actually show that to you through other gestures, maybe like just really random day-to-day stuff, like, I don't know, when you move in together, like taking out the trash, you know, but it is a way for them to show love to you. Sometimes they just read an article about something really weird, right? That we had that before. They just read an article about something, or just see something on the internet about something that you were just discussing earlier, or maybe not even that, and they just send to you because they're like, you know, maybe Leo wants to know about this, and it is all coming from love. It's like I feel like they think a lot about you, or they will think a lot about you, but they just want you to be part of their world. Okay, so in the pre-shuffle, this is the card that showed up here. Look at that, separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So maybe you already know this person. That is up to you to define. If this already sounds as someone that you met, and maybe you're in separation from them. But I definitely feel like this could be a little bit of a roller coaster. You know, there could be a little bit of you kind of meet and things seem really nice, but then something happens. And I do feel like it's around like life circumstances or something. I don't think it's anything, I don't know. I don't think it's like they cheat or something like that. I feel like it's just life. And so you may go into separation, but then you kind of reunite. And that's when I feel like everything is going to be blissful. So take that however it resonates, however it makes sense. So this may already be someone that you know, or you may meet them eventually. But let's see. What else do we have for you? Oof, oof. Ooh, the chills. Goodness. Yeah, this is some serious relationship you got going on here. We do have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So this person is like, especially with the Virgo here, man, this person is meant to be on your path. Even if it's just like for a few months, even if it's just like for you to kind of meet each other and then just go your separate ways, right, with the separation. This person is meant to show up in your life. So the universe is going to be guiding you both. And I really feel like you're going to be super supported. I even feel like that ancestor or that person that they really admire could also be looking over this connection. And maybe that person in conjunction with one of your guides, one of your ancestors, maybe someone that passed away for you too. It's like they're kind of cooking things up for you to kind of meet, for you to kind of get into this relationship. And I even feel like that separation is going to be guided because maybe there is something that you need to work on. It's almost like you're going to light up that match, right? But then that match, it's not big enough, or it's not strong enough for it to be able to burn a very long time. And so it's almost like you light up that match, but then it kind of fades away. And so you kind of have to go your separate ways for you to deal with your stuff. So you can build a better foundation with yourselves, for you to kind of, I don't know, be more secure in yourselves, to fight your insecurities, to deal with whatever it was triggered here. And then you can actually come back together so you can be in a beautiful relationship here. And again, maybe you are already in separation with this person, because like this king, like you have King of Swords and King of Cups. It already feels really solid. It already feels really stable. So maybe this person is already like starting to approach you, if you know them. Okay, but like we do have the prince here, the princess. So I do feel like there's like those two groups. Okay. Something like that. We do also have here finances and career. So in this case, I don't think it's financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Well, it could be. It could be the cause of the separation. But I actually feel like you could actually grow something together. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you kind of build something. We do have here like content creator. This wants to come out funny. So they apparently are very funny. But, and it kind of matches with that like always joyful, right? I feel like they make a lot of jokes. And I feel like you could even be like the one person that gets them. Is that thing with the weird pet or in the teacher, right? Of looking at weird things. You may be the only person that actually wants to listen to them. And I feel like that's one of the things that is going to bring you together. But with that finances and career and this content creator, maybe you are actually going to build something, or you're going to, I don't know, maybe you write a book together, create a course together, create a YouTube channel together, something like that, that is actually going to, like, it's part of your spiritual path. So that is really huge. For some, not everyone, but for some, this may actually be your twin. Okay, this may actually be a twin flame relationship. But yeah, I am not getting that for everyone though. So just keep that in mind. So let's see here how the two of you will meet. Oh Jesus, this is already 26 minutes. Okay, I was not expecting that. So I guess you're gonna have a little bit of a longer reading. Let's see here. What do we have for my Leos? How will Leo and this person meet? How will Leo and this person meet, please? 3 Cups. Bro, this is the card of reconciliation. And like with the cards, they were not like wanting to come out. And I was actually about to say, you know, you may actually really already know this person, because it's like, it's not about how you're going to meet, it's how you're going to reunite. It could be something like that. But let's see. Queen of Wands, a lot of passion. A lot of passion, bro. And like with this 3 of Wands here showing up, we have the moon. Again, I feel like the feelings are really deep there. And you could have like this pretty immediate connection when you meet each other, if you haven't already. And it's like, you're going to understand straight away, I feel, that like, this is going to be someone important in my life. You may actually have a little bit of more of that understanding a little bit better than this person does. But I definitely feel that the passion is going to be there straight away. The physical attraction is going to be there straight away. And you could even start a little bit as not necessarily friends with benefits, but it could go that way. But I do feel like if this is already part of the reconciliation, maybe like 3 days to 3 months, or maybe like March could actually be significant here. Maybe that's why the 3 of Cups is here. March could be significant for you. But it's like, with the Wands here, 3 of Wands. Before this, the 2 of Wands, that is about choosing a path. That is about making a decision and choosing like the path to go. And I feel like that moment was where the separation was like, okay, what do I want out of this? How do I want to move things forward? And now with the 3 of Wands, one of you, maybe this person, maybe both, are like, no, you know, this is what makes sense. This is where we have to go. And so you take the action with the 3 of Wands and you move towards the 4 of Wands, which is commitment, which is the 1111 card, twin flame card. And I feel like after that, you were actually able to build something really solid, okay? Ooh, the Sun card just wanted to show up. But let's see here. Let's try and get some more information. You could also meet them around friends. So maybe you go, oh my God, bro, I cannot. You have the freaking ghost card. This is the card of like someone returning from the past. Holy cannoli. Okay. But maybe you were like, you go to visit a friend. I do feel like there's something here around like maybe summer. Maybe you already met this person around summer and you met them when you were to visit a friend or something. But I do feel like friends have some sort of influence here. And I feel like they are going to help you in some way. And that help could just be like the universe's participation in it. So it's like, for example, it's someone's birthday and you go visit them. that may actually be the universe's participation in it, in the sense that they use that birthday as the vehicle for you both to be at the same party, for you both to kind of run into each other, or, you know, something like that. I do feel like friendships have some sort of impact on here, on this connection. It could also be that later in the line, especially if you're talking about, if we're talking about reunion, which is most likely for some of you, I definitely feel like a friend here could actually be the vehicle for the universe's words. So it's almost like you or this person are talking about the other to a friend, and that friend starts giving like advice, and that advice is actually they are channeling and they are speaking through the universe, because the universe, your guides, that ancestor, they're like, yo, it's time, come on, let's go, let's push them, you know? And I just feel like you're gonna have so much fun. I even feel like the first date you go, the first day you have, it's like, it may be like a beautiful memory that you're going to keep very dear to you. I really get that, because I feel like this person is really a wish fulfillment for you. This is so beautiful. Okay, can we get one more before we pull some timing? Oh my God, bro, I can't. So we have the Four of Wands. Look at that. Yo, this is about a reunion, I'm pretty sure. And it's so interesting because it's showing up in new love. So I feel like the universe wants to reassure you if this is about a reunion. I feel like the universe wants to reassure you of like, it's different this time. This time you're actually able to be together. And even if this is someone that you don't know at all, this doesn't sound familiar at all, I definitely feel like the universe is saying, hey, just because you're going to enter in separation with this person doesn't mean that when they come back, it's actually going to be good for you. That doesn't mean that when things kind of get back into the reunion stage. Okay, so I just ran out of battery. But as I was saying, it doesn't mean that it's not going to be healthy. It doesn't mean that it's not going to last, because Four of Wands, that is a long-term commitment. That is something really stable and really solid. Okay, so I feel like the universe wants to reassure you of that, of like, this is going to work. Okay, and this time is for real. This time, it's like, it's gonna be it. It's gonna be the shit. So let's pull some timing here to finish this up. So also with the Three of Cups, you could be separated. We're going to look at time, but you could be separated for like 3 months, and then you kind of reunite again or something like that. But let's put some timing. And don't forget that if you want to dive a little deeper into this, there is going to be a link down below for a private reading, especially for new love. But since for some of you this may actually be your separation, the other, like the love reading, like non-new love, but the love reading could actually be more in tune with you. But the link is going to be there. So let's see here. Let's pull some timing. So we do have one to let go, 100%. I feel like that, especially for the reunion, coming slowly. We also have next month. So next month is actually March. So there you go. We also have, come here, in a few weeks. Oh, damn. And we have within a month. So maybe within, like maybe February, because we do have like in a few weeks. So February, March, I feel like that is going to be very significant for this connection. And then like the coming slowly and everything, I feel like it's just about you letting go, not necessarily of like let go of the connection and expectations. I feel like it's just let go of control. Maybe do let go of those expectations, right? And just like enjoy it. Just like, you know, always joyful. Enjoy the experiences, the moments you spend together, because I feel like that is going to be so significant for you. Okay, and for this connection, and just have fun with each other. I feel like that is going to be so important. I also feel like this Queen of Wands, it is your energy. And for some reason, I feel like you're going to have some sort of impact, or maybe Leo season does. We do have Leo Virgo here, so maybe you're a Leo Virgo. Hi. But, or maybe this person also has some Leo in their chart. But yeah, for some reason, Leo feels important. So maybe you've already met them in Leo season. Maybe you will meet them in, well, you won't meet them in Leo season because that is a little bit later on. But maybe next Leo season will be significant. who knows? But yeah, so Leo, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated, hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button, to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you are a Leo Virgo cusp, then definitely don't forget to check the cusp survey below. And yeah, that is it. Man, I wish you the freaking best. This was a very interesting reading. I love you very much, and now I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.